Yo, what is up, Clashers, and welcome back to another video in F1 Clash. Now, before we get started, I'm going to apologize if it's a little bit lengthy at the start. I do have to explain a few things for you. And another thing I want to point out is I am not here to promote an exploit of the game in F1 Clash. We have had several reports from the players within VRT Club saying that the track stats and the car setups is a little bit funky. Something is not right and we are winning races way too easily. So I put myself into the test and a few others within the club into a test, and we have come out with a 100% win rate setup. We did, or I myself did, push out this report towards Hutch. They said there was nothing wrong with the new update that's come out. Nothing has changed. It wasn't exactly how I described what was changed, but after that, everything went silent, and it shouldn't have gone silent. We should have carried on having a chat because it is an issue. It is a little bit of an exploit or an easy way to win races. It's not entirely an exploit because the assets are there for you to use, and you can use it however you want, whenever you want. Now, basically, I have done 20 races. 19 of them have been against a bot, and one of them has been against a real player, and all 20 of them have been successful wins. We can show you my win rate. It's up to 10 right now because 11, because we did change a few things in the setup to test another different one, and it just didn't work. But this setup that we have will win every race in Series 12, 11, and 10. I have not tested it below 10. And if you do, let me know down in the comment section how this setup will go for you from Series 10 and below. But from Series 12, it does work 100%. Now, let's get into the car setup. For your drivers, and I believe this is the main purpose that is happening, is Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, both of them with the 10% stat boost, and both of these drivers are so good at defending that I think it actually makes it work a little bit better. For the car setup, and this will come as a massive shock to you, bam, here it is. For your brakes, the monolith. Over to your gearbox, the Surge. Your rear wing will be Aeroblade. Your front wing, the Saber. For your suspension will be the Reactor. And for your engine, the M4D Dash. Now what we have here is a very good qualifying car, but it has no speed, no cornering, and barely any power unit. It's literally a Fiat Punto. When we first started playing F1 Clash, I used this setup and I got demolished. I went from P1 and P2 all the way down to P23 and P24. Now, it's completely the opposite. We're going to do 2 races for you to show you exactly how these work. And it's pretty much good drivers, bad car versus a very good car, but with bad drivers. Let's open up a second slot because actually we're going to, like I said, we're going to do 2 races. And whenever this game feels like loading the crate up, there we go. Oh, 2 Max Verstappen epic, not bad. Right, so let's get started. Same setup, so you know. So loadout number 1, car setup there. There's your drivers. Let's go over to Series 12. And let's get cracking onto a race. 1,310 team score in a Series 12. And the first thing you're going to think about is the AI are going to fly. But you're going to be wrong. 63 more team score than myself. I've raced other players with 115 and 120 team score. and they still haven't won. So, as we predict, P1 and P2, and our rival will be P19 and P24. Now, it doesn't matter if your car is really, really good at... Sorry. I'm going to put here... I'm not going to put premium boosts. I'm going to use free-to-play boosts. And let's get started. Now, it doesn't matter how good your drivers are. If you're racing with a car so slow in those straights and cornering, you should catch up. Imagine Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton in a Fiat Punto, and in your rear mirrors, you got a Formula One car driven by Lance Stroll and Logan Sargent, and you can still beat them. Look at this for lap 1. Flying. Absolutely flying. We're going to look at the race debrief later, and we're going to compare the cars, and you'll be in disbelief. So after lap 1, lap 2 onwards, it will start getting a little bit more difficult. The AI will start catching you up, but your opponent won't. For some reason, he won't. He will struggle the whole race. And yet again, we played a real player just one time out of 20. We still won them, but they were more close. We got 46 points and he got 40 points. It was a closer race in a way, but we still easily won them. The next thing about this, which what I was going to say, I even lost myself a little bit. Anyways, we're now in P2. P3 is coming along. It's the AI. He should easily be catching me 100%. But they are struggling on lap 3 now. Going on to lap 4, halfway now of this race. And we're going to do a one stop of a 5-3. 5 mediums, 3 softs. And look at the advantage that we have. It's insane. And this is a all qualifying setup with very good drivers. This back then in F1 Clash, when we first started, you won't get this. You would have been P23 easily in the first 2-3 laps. Easily. And we are here just flying without a problem. One thing that I thought also that maybe the AI mimics your team score. So that's why the AI, the computer, is not catching up. But that should not be the case in Series 12. I shouldn't be P1 and P2 so easily. I do not recommend you trying this, by the way, in your GPs. Because you won't get 47 points guaranteed on every race. So do not use this on your GPs. Use it only for your duels whilst it lasts. Please let me know down in the comments if you will be testing this. And if you do, please come back. Tell me your results, because I feel like fast forwarding this race as much as I can and prove to you on another Series 12 race that you will win every race. We're going to go to the race debrief after this. And we're going to show you his car versus my car. Obviously, my drivers are by far better than him, because that's the case in this glitch or exploit, whatever you want to call it. But once again, is it really an exploit if you can use and utilize everything in the game legally? Because an exploit is something that you do illegally, like a mesh show, like you go out of the map, out of the circuit, and you can jump from turn 1 to turn 18 in just 1 second. This is not that. This is just me using different assets provided to me by the game and finding this out. Well, everyone in our strategy team in VRT finding this out. So the race is going to come to an end. Lap 8. Really didn't even need to use my boosts. We haven't used premium boosts. We used free-to-play boosts. And our opponent is P10 maybe? No, P11. No, P10. And currently P20, will he get a little bit more of an overtake there? No, he doesn't. Continues on P20. And bam, that's a race finished. Easier than just going head to head with a normal car setup. So let's go over to the debrief. Oh, another gold crate for the collection. And let's check out the drivers. So he has a level 4 George Russell and a level 3 Carlos Sainz versus my 2 level 5s. Like we expected, our drivers are by far better than his. And let's go over to the car. Boom. A cornering truck with 197 cornering. 197 cornering. And we only have 104. And this goes for Mexico because Mexico is a cornering truck. I hope I'm not wrong with that one. Yeah, is it cornering? Yeah, I think it's cornering and tire management. So like 197 cornering got beaten by 104 just because my driver has 81 tire management over his 69. So I got quick maths, 12 more tire management. Obviously the other stats come into play, but looking at the key stats here, it's 12 more tire management versus 93 more cornering. Insane, I know. Let's do one more race. Let's do one more race. Same setup, dual race. Series 12, and off we go. I'm hoping, and I really, really hope, I've never got a 150 team score, but I hope I really get the highest team score possible. No, it's back up to 90. I even feel like quitting and hope I get 120, 150 team score, because trust me, they just won't beat you. Now we're going to use premium boosts. Before it was a free-to-play boost, now I'm going to use a premium boost, and we're even going to fly even more. It's just ridiculous how easy it is to win races in F1 Clash. And this has come along, I believe, with a new update. I'm not 100% sure if this has been out and no one has said anything. If it has been out and it's an old one, just let me know. Because we've just found this out after this new update. After we've done a few races, things were a little bit sketchy. Something was wrong. And it looks like we found the perfect car setup with 100% win rate for your duels in F1 Clash. We did try, like I said, in Series 10, and you absolutely fly on that one. Really, really fly. I'm going to put my hands up. The only time I've been close to losing 2 races is when the safety car comes out. And the reason being is because sometimes your opponent, starting on P24 and P20, will start making his way up. Like right now, he's P14 and P17. He'd probably be like P10, P11. And the safety car comes out, he will get closer to you, so that race will be closer. But end of the day, I still won. It was pretty easy to win. Look, I don't even need to press the fast mode red buttons. They're there in neutral. I can go, make myself a coffee, a toast, come back, put them to pit, blah, blah, blah. And the race is won. It is seriously that easy to win now in F1 Clash. So if I'm using it, VRT are using it, go ahead and use it yourself whilst it lasts. Might as well gain as much gold as you can as possible and coins as possible, because you will need a ton to upgrade. And this is the easiest way to win at the moment in F1 Clash. So Hutch, if you're looking at this video, please do something about this, because my car over here has 100 speed and it's as fast as a car going with 190 speed in the long straights. It should not be like this at all. Another easy win. P4 currently color signs. Leclerc's coming out of pits on P5 on those fresh mediums. Color signs will pit, getting his fresh or soft tires. But please, once again, do not use this on your GPs and maybe on your sprint races, because it will take you too long to finish a race, and that's not what you need in sprint races. Sprint races, you need to be quick, you need to get over and done with to get that P1 medal and your rewards. But at the moment, I'm absolutely flying in my duels. No need for any other setup. No need for any other setup. It works for balance, it works for power unit, cornering, speed setup. Any series you want, you got your win. So, as from now on, no more car setups for rotations. You just need this one setup. We'll post it for you one more time. Let me look at the debrief. Post it for you one more time. And that's me done for the video. And if you've liked this video, hit that like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, so you do not miss out on any more F1 Clash content. We got tips, we got guides, we got some gameplays. So I do what I can. I'm a man with 4 kids and a lot of beer, so we got to make some time hidden in the car doing some content for you guys. So I really do appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments what you think about F1 Clash. How is it going for you? But this is the new meta for your duel races. You will not lose any more duel races. This car setup is absolutely broken. Completely and utterly broken. Normally, we wouldn't share stuff like this. We don't want to share stuff like this. But because it doesn't affect the GPs, because I literally got blanked out when we reported this, so I felt I really needed to do a video about how to easily win in F1 Clash with a broken car setup. So there we go, P2 and P5, another win. Our rival on P10 will be close to getting P12. No, he won't. We're going to look at the race debrief, show you the car setup one more time, and that's a wrap. Okay, so 43 points, like I mentioned before. You will not always get 47 points. That's why you do not need it for your GPs. Head over to the race debrief. Our drivers are by far better than his. And what was it? Tire management and speed this time. So 81 tire management compared to his 72 is highest. And for the car, bam, 138 speed for him, 105 speed for me. An easy win, and very easy win. How does my car have the exact same speed in the long straights? I don't know why. It shouldn't have the exact same speed. Cool, my drivers could be very good in the cornering, but not in the long straights. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you out in track. And please go ahead, use the car setup, take advantage of it, and grind those gold coins.